Hello friends, it's me, your Flylady Kat, and today's video is why do we pressure ourselves to be Wonder Woman when we're not Wonder Woman? We are far from Wonder Woman, nor do we want to be Wonder Woman in reality. Yes, it would be nice to accomplish all these ideals that we have in our heads. However, what I want you to do instead is be a planner. Use your planner. Your planner is going to take the work that you need to do in the whole week and break it down into little bite-sized pieces that you can handle. I'm never going to ask you to be Wonder Woman. I'm never going to ask you to work hour on hour on hour. I'm not. Nor should you want to do that, because as a homemaker, you are the heart of the home. If your heart is elsewhere, then you're ignoring your family. And if your heart is being a Wonder Woman, if you're trying to be a Pinterest perfect person, that's never going to happen. So what I want you to do is use your planner, break your work into little bite-sized pieces, look and see what you have to do this morning, this afternoon, this evening. None of it will be hard. None of it is really a challenge once you realize what you're doing is really simple. Decluttering is the hardest thing we do, and the only reason that it is hard, it is not physically hard, it is not mentally hard, it is not mature, you're certainly mature enough to do it, it's not that, it's emotionally hard. And it's emotionally hard because you have a memory attached to everything that's in your house. It doesn't matter. This bottle of Dasani water my husband bought for me from the store because he knows I love Dasani. I have that. If somebody came into my house and saw a bottle of Dasani water, they would see a bottle of Dasani water, not that's what her husband bought for her because she really likes Dasani. See, everything has a memory attached to it. I'm not going to do it, but I could totally go through a lot of things and do that because we do. But what happens when you learn to declutter is you learn that these are just things and that people make them every day. And that people make decisions that are nice to do something nice for you on a daily basis nearly. And it's okay, you don't have to keep the thing they gave you, especially if it's a disposable thing like a bottle of Dasani. It could also be something that is not disposable, but you just don't like it. And that's okay, because your only commitment to a person giving you a gift is to say thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. And then if you don't like it, it's yours to give away. It doesn't belong to that person anymore. So being Superwoman or Wonder Woman means that you figure out a way to use it and you make a beautiful display out of it, whatever. That's Wonder Woman. No, we're not Wonder Woman. And we don't want to be Wonder Woman. Okay, so when you're taking care of your children, you may think you need to be Wonder Woman there too, that you need to play with them all day long, that you need to have their toys organized in perfect little compartments, and that as soon as they make a mess that you're going to clean it up, and their need, their want is your command. But that's not really being a good parent. Being a good parent is disciplining your children, loving your children, playing with your children, guiding your children, doing all these well-rounded things, educating your children, providing for their spiritual needs, providing for their emotional needs. That's what a parent does. We don't just cater to them. I'll say it that way. And so we don't need to be Wonder Woman in that area either. We don't need to be Wonder Woman because we fail in some of these things. And when you think you have to be Wonder Woman and you fail, then you feel really bad about yourself. And that is the opposite of what I want you to do. I want you to get up in the morning and do your morning routine. Don't wait for that motivation because it will never come. The motivation comes after you do it. And it says, wow, that felt great. And look what I did. I'm motivated to go further. But first thing in the morning, you may not be motivated. And if you wait on motivation, you will wait forever. Get up and move. And the other thing is, when you are getting up in the morning and you're taking care of things, you're taking care of yourself and you are loving yourself and you're disciplining yourself. Because to discipline yourself is to love yourself. And then you can be that whole mother for your children, for your spouse, the whole wife, for your home, the whole homemaker. The whole homemaker isn't 100% you. It's just that section of you that does that. Okay? We are never, and I think when we think about Superwoman, Wonder Woman, we think about she's entirely and wholly all things. Well, that would be God. That is not us. And Wonder Woman is a fictional character. just like Samantha. She's not coming to your house either. But you're going to do these things every day using your planner, planning out what you have to do, doing it every morning, afternoon, and evening. And when you're done, it's done. And you're going to find time during the day for yourself. You're going to find time during the day to play with your children, to read to them, to cuddle them. You're going to find time at the end of the day, or sometimes in the day, depending on your situation, to be with your spouse, to give him your attention without the children pulling you away. These times are going to happen. And this is the beautiful, beautiful nature of being a homemaker. Whether you're a payroll homemaker or an at-home homemaker, the beautiful nature of being a homemaker is that you are the heart of the home, that you are the CEO of your home, that you're the business manager of this little business, your home, the home manager, and that you do it well, and you do it without strain, and you do it without guilt, and you do it without false expectations, okay? False expectations appearing real, F-E-A-R, fear, and that's when you live in fear. We don't want to live in fear. Those are false expectations. So instead, we are who we are. I am Kat. You are Susie, Mary, Bonnie, Denise, Doreen, Linda, Lisa, Margaret, you, Sarah. You are you. And you're the only person like you in the whole world, and that will ever be exactly like you, living your circumstances, looking like you, thinking like you, feeling like you, married to the man you're married to, who's also unique. That makes you a kind of a Wonder Woman in a different way, because it's a wonder. You're a wonder. So stop thinking about trying to be Wonder Woman in that sense, in the cartoon character sense, in the false god sense, and start being the whole you that you were intended to be. Follow your plan, work it every day. You'll be motivated once the job is done, and you'll start getting more and more motivated. I'm so excited for you to be here. We're excited to go through this holiday season together. I know you're going to do a great job. Always remember that you are beautiful, so be beautiful.